Surviving 100 Days in Ark Ascended, Part 2. If you haven't seen Part 1, go see it right now. With that, let's begin. Day 11 starts us off in the new building we constructed last episode. Placed a refining forge and some storage. This storage is going to be dedicated for like equipment, saddles, and blueprints. So I'll go ahead and start sorting all my items in these chests and start crafting some spark powder for gunpowder. I peeked my head outside the window and I saw this yellow drop, so I had to go get it. Metal structures, which I immediately went home and placed and started breaking them. It's like free bread at that point. It's like that counterfeit job I used to have, but we don't talk about that. Anyway, I started crafting me a bunch of gunpowder because obviously you need a lot of gunpowder for bullets. If you didn't know that, you do now. Anyway, I see a purple drop in the distance, and I have to go get it, because obviously. And then I put it back in my awesome storage system. I decided to change this door because it was bothering me. I wanted to make it bigger to match the other one on the other side. The fabricator kind of sticks out a little bit more, but hey, it's still a wider gap to get in there. After fiddling with my door, I got on my pair to get some narcoberries for some narcotics, and then I went to go get a yellow drop, which obviously. I also got my gun and some trank darts because I want to go tame an Anki and a Dodicarus. If you don't know what those are, let me explain. Anki for getting metal and other high value resources. Dodic mainly for getting rocks. Like, subscribe, and I may make a tips and tricks video on Ark. Anyway, after searching what felt like forever, I went home to log off, and when I came back, I decided to name the tribe. Henceforth, from now on, this tribe will be known as the Meat Inspectors. So everyone associated with me, welcome. Anyway, I crafted a feeding trough because I have a bunch of mouths to feed around here, and I can't do that by hand anymore. So, yeah. Decided to go back out to search for an Anki and a Dodic, and I found a green drop with a water jar in it, so that's awesome. And I found a beaver dam which had a bunch of cementing paste. I also saw this Alpha Rex, and I had to prove that I have the bigger nutsack, so I went to go kill him. After about a solid 2.5 minutes of fighting, I finally got him down, and didn't really get much from him. I circled back from the mountain, and I saw this Alpha Carno. I'm like, hey, you know what time it is. So I completely wrecked his face along with everyone else trying to get a piece of the action. Along my way, I've been killing things in order to get meat and levels, and I didn't realize I killed these 2 Brontos and they had a baby. So like a responsible person that I am, I packed up the baby inside of a tiny ball and took it home with me. Now on my way around the map, I saw this absolute beauty of a baryonyx. I'm like, yes please. Anyway, after knocking him out, it completely slipped my mind that they need fish meat. So I went all the way out in the ocean trying to find a megalodon to kill, and they were literally none. But I finally got it. I finally got him fed. And I started waiting here for a while after putting all the meat in him. And he took forever. He took so long, so I decided to go and see if there was anything else worth taming. I got explorer notes and started killing things along the way. I saw that he was done tamed, so I went to go pick him up and put him in a Pokeball. And on my way home, I just started killing things. And it was a long flight home. So I made it to the hidden lake and I looted a beaver dam because I needed cementing paste. After that, I decided to go home. Created me a little tribute chest for when I grab artifacts and stuff. And I also made me a big sign and called it the house. I threw out the Bronto that I had, and I also got a descendant saddle for the baryonyx I completely forgot about. So as soon as I got that, I got on him and started wrecking face, and I looted this drop, which was getting closer to completing my flax set. After all that, I went home and called it a day. Day 12 started with me building a taming pen. I don't really know why, but I wanted to use it somehow. And then I went on my Pteranodon and got me a purple drop, which got me an Ascended Pteranodon saddle. I flew home and I placed the bunk bed I got from the purple drop down, because never have too many beds in a base. Then I got on my parasaur and started farming a bunch of narco berries, because obviously narco berries are important for narcotic. Begin the ultimate hunt down for an Anki or a Dodic. I spent so long searching for an Ankylo or a Dodic. I didn't find either or. I searched 2 red drops and searched every single mountain, and I couldn't find any Anki or Dodic. I searched so long, I've opened so many drops. I started to go a little crazy, running in circles. Some drops were good, some were bad. This one I got a better shotgun. But I just kept searching and kept searching. So yeah, I had to load up paint here just to show you my route. So I'm leaving my base, going straight towards the mountain across the river, then going to the other mountain next to that, to the volcano, to the redwoods. I'm not seeing a single Anki or Dodic doing this. Help. Yeah, so I bit the bullet and decided to go to Herbivore Island. I know there's no Dodics here, but I knew there was Ankis. I got so scared for a minute though, because it took 8 minutes for an Anki to actually spawn, but I finally found one. I really didn't care about the level. I just needed an Anki, as it could have been leveled up. Also, if you're wondering why I'm naked a good bit, it's because there's a bunch of heat waves, so having no clothes on obviously makes me not hot. So I packed up my Anki and started to head home, looking for a Dodec along the way. As usual, no Dodecs to be found. Upon my return home, I looted a red drop that was sitting up on the hill, and I also noticed that my Bronto had grown up, an absolute baller level, and I threw out my Anki and got my supplies sorted from the trip. I also strapped my Kylo with a Ascended saddle that I found under a drop for some added protection. I then take my strapped up Anki to the mountain to accumulate some metal. This was just a test run to see how much metal I could get in a short amount of time. I ended up getting about 600 and some change. Anyway, I got distracted by a yellow drop, which probably wasn't worth it. On my way back, I saw this Therizino, so I trapped him and shot a trank arrow in his ear and he passed out. At this point, I gave the Therizino some narcotics, and I was feeling it was time for a base expansion. I've been searching forever. Come here. Come here right now. So yeah, the beginning of day 17 presented me with the most beautiful level Dodec ever. It doesn't matter though, I'm still going to tame him. I can always level him up. So I shot him in the face to knock him out, and I get on my Bronto, which I crafted a saddle for to get more berries. Yeah, this thing's way better than the Parasaur. I mean, just look at that. That's like 5 swings worth of narco berries right there. My Dodec tame, so I scoop him up and drop him off back at the house. I scoop him back up because I want to see how much stone he'd get me. So I go around the yard for a few minutes collecting as much stone as possible, and that's how much he got me. I don't know about you, but for a level 30 Dodec, that's pretty good. Anyway, I picked up my Anki to take him back to the mountain so I can get some obsidian and some crystal and stuff. And when I got back, I had this brilliant idea. Remember that metal behemoth gateway that I still have? I was going to make a wood one and then destroy the metal one so I can get the metal back. I tell you, it's big brain plays like these that actually make me the best at this game. So yeah, there's an issue. I can't move. Holy shit. Okay, we're almost there, honestly. So after finding out that information, I took my Anki to go on a little metal run, because we're just shy of 2,500. I also grabbed obsidian, because I'm going to need a lot of polymer. After seeing how much polymer I actually need, I used up most of my cementing paste, so I got on my RG and looked for beaver dams to loot. While I was looting these beaver dams, I stumbled upon a baby beaver, so I tamed him. Not only did I see a baby beaver, but I also found an otter. And you'd be a fool not to tame an otter in this game. On my way back home, I stopped by another beaver dam to collect more cementing paste, and accumulated some more metal. And just like that, day 19, we have the industrial forge. So yeah, this thing was way bigger than I remember it, but after removing some walls and refiddling with some stuff, I got it looking okay. It sticks to the ceiling a little bit, which is annoying, but it is what it is. I threw out my baby beaver and removed the regular forges. After that, I decided to expand the deck a little bit just to add some more walking space. And while I was done with that, I grabbed my Anki and RG again and went for a full metal run. After that, I get distracted by a red drop, and you cannot make this up. Look what was in this red drop. Another behemoth metal gateway and gate. Yeah, I go home and immediately break them, and it gives me 1,800 metal. So yeah, what do we do with 1,800 metal? We make a greenhouse. Okay, enough with the shenanigans. I was flying back home, and I wondered, where did my flak set go? I couldn't find it anywhere. The only logical conclusion that I actually have as to where it went is it, like, despawned somehow. I looked everywhere. I could not find my flak set. Either way, I grabbed an extra pair because I had a crazy idea. I was going to get my first artifact, hopefully by the end of day 20. I also grabbed some poop because I want to tame a dung beetle for my greenhouse I just built. I get on my RG, grab my saber, and pull up to the front door of this first cave. So far, so good. We're gonna die.